Good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Thank you so much for being here and being on time today. As usual, today it is a Friday evening, 30th of June 2023. And so fast, and it is the last day of June and the last day of the first half of 2023. Okay, time passes very fast, right? Within a blink of an eye, we are already halfway through 2023 already. Okay, so as usual, first, if you guys can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments or in the chat box. Be it whether you are watching this on Facebook or you're watching this on YouTube. Okay, it is live. Okay, yeah, you are hearing me live right now. Okay, the comments box, chat box is getting a little bit quiet. Okay, so give me a like, share, or comments, or say a hi to me. Right now, we have more than 66 people in the room combining. I mean, we're just getting started. There'll be more people streaming in. Okay, just say a hi to me and make sure that, my mic is working. Everything can hear me loud and clear. All right, let me take a look at the comments right now. Hello, Dave, Henry, CJ, Mark, William, Pei Wen, Mary, Ed, Kelvin, okay, Yang. All right, so good to see every one of you here. Give me a like, share, or comment. I really appreciate that. And also let Facebook and YouTube algo know that you want to see more of me and MarketWise Asia content in the future. Because if you don't engage, to give me a like, okay, Facebook and YouTube, you deem that you don't like my content, and in the future they'll start showing you lesser and lesser of my Facebook live and the content such. Okay, all right. So Julie, Ken Yang, N2 Kanfu. Okay, hi. EQ75. Okay, good to see every one of you here. Let me share my screen right now. Okay, again, one. I hope that I can finish this within just 1 hour or so lah. Okay, to keep this Facebook and YouTube stream sweet and short. Okay, Edmund and Shirley. Okay, good evening. So as usual, a disclaimer first. Whatever I share today is just for educational purpose. It is not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. So please do your own due diligence. I could be wrong, so please don't copy me. Okay. All right. With that, I shall kickstart the session. So as mentioned in the description, so what I'll be covering today, okay, I'll share with you, okay, the sectors and industry primed for rise in the coming weeks. And we are heading into a new month, July. Okay, and an in-depth analysis of the major indices and where I believe they will go next. I'll show you where are the likely current support or the next resistance level or so. Okay, and how to construct a robust trade plan for July. So I thought of this is because, okay, of course, whether I think it's robust or not, okay, it is subjective lah. Okay, but all right, so there was one gentleman who asked me through the Facebook Messenger. He asked me one question, in fact, one question. So I thought, be interesting to share with you guys later. And with that, okay, what should you do in the month of July? So, okay, before I start sharing, right, I think right now there are more than 100 people already. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'll ask the question later. But first of all, Telegram channel sharing, okay, YouTube channel, Twitter, please subscribe to our various social media channel. Okay, Telegram, as usual, I post a lot of news, price mover updates, okay, in the Telegram channel also. And okay, I believe for those who are inside already, you still also stand a chance to win the limited edition. Okay, we still have, okay, this MarketWise Asia Next Flash Pay card. Okay, the Market Insights Trading Festival is coming up real soon. So if you stay subscribed to our Telegram channel, you stand a chance to win as well. YouTube channel, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, please give me a like. Okay, liking we really appreciate, and let the algo, let other people know as well that I am holding the stream also. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Since you're already watching this on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button. Okay, all right. And then Twitter is where I share with you a lot of some of my trade ideas and such, right? So this is okay, this is my Twitter. I think not too long ago, see, it is also broadcasted to Twitter as well. So previously I mentioned some of things like, sugar. Okay, sugar. I don't know how many of you actually got it. Okay, sugar performed remarkably well. Okay, moving to the downside in the alignment with the seasonal trend as well. So these are the few social media channel. Okay, so let me post it in the comments. I think there are a few more comments coming in. Okay, so let me just greet a hi to you guys. Okay, Don, MS, Jana, Hey, Maybit, okay, Bokwi. Okay, good to see every one of you here. So with that, okay, one more announcement to make. Okay, all right, the Market Insights Trading Festival. By now, I suppose most of you who are within this community, you should know this Market Insights Trading Festival. Okay, all right, 15 July is the virtual one. 29 July is the in-person one. So this is the, I never posted. All right, so let me post it, the link over here. Okay, so this is a Market Insights Trading Festival, 15 and 29 of July. Of course, the in-person one, it is on the 29th. The online 15 July. Okay, so in person about 1 month away. Online 15 July, virtual is less than 1 month away. So all you have to do is just to click register now. Okay, very simple. Once you click on the register, you'll be automatically registered for the virtual session. So subsequently, we'll show you the steps of how to register for the in-person. In-person, of course, it is held in Singapore. So only if you're residing in Singapore, then you can attend the in person, unless you want to fly to Singapore, whether you are in Malaysia, Indonesia, or Philippines. Okay, if you can, good for you. Okay, all right. So just first name, email, mobile, and you are good to go. And of course, okay, all right. You stand a chance to win great prizes. You can just take a look over here. Okay, Bintang Getaway, Seasonal Vantage Pro, and some gift cards as well from Lazada. And of course, Rainer Teo is one of the keynote speakers. He'll be giving you an exclusive ebook. Okay, it has not been given before. Okay, only to a few places. He called it exclusive because only one places. Okay, other than that, I don't think anyone has gotten this book before. So this is pretty exclusive, right? Worth $49. The breakout stock trading system over here. And by the way, for those who don't know, Rainer is the #1 most followed trader in Singapore with 1.7 million YouTube subscriber. Okay, all right, I'll post the link in the comments over here. All right, and let me post in the link over here. Okay, so just go ahead and register. And for those, okay, subsequently who can register for the in-person, okay, this in-person summit is actually proudly sponsored by IG, and they're going to give you some goodie bag, okay, auto close umbrella and a double wall with fiber bottle, so worth $60. Okay, if you're able to attend in person, these are the goodies they'll give you as well. So anyway, it is free. Okay, just register for this event. Okay, and you can also see it on the scrolling bar as well. All right, and last but not least, the last announcement before I kickstart. Okay, the seasonal vantage. I think I already sent out email and also the Telegram channel just now I mentioned, right? So today, 30th of June, okay, before 12 a.m. You go and purchase it now. If you are still thinking, okay, until less than half an hour, okay. So this is the link over here. Use 23 off for 23% off usual price over here. Maybe later I'll go through. Okay, for those who are purchased it already. Okay, I'll post the link in the comments over here. So this is the one over here. Uncover profitable opportunities. Okay, so for those who purchase the plus version, okay, come with the US stocks and ETF reports, okay, and also the free Excel data file is included, of course, plus the training video. So this is for the month of the third quarter of the year. So July, for the month of July to September. So usual price is Sing dollars 149. All right, so with the coupon code, it is only 115, about 115, 114 point something, 115. Okay, once again, I'll post the link in the comments. Let me post it in the until 30th of June, which is now, just half an hour left. So just purchase it if you haven't. Okay. So of course, July starting. July, later I'll show you. Okay, it's typically a more bullish month. This is where October and September is a little bit more tricky. So that's why the seasonal vantage report is help you find which are the best stocks and the ETF to trade based on historical data. Okay. All right. So the comments and chat box is getting a little bit quiet. Okay. So are you guys ready to kickstart this session? Okay. So if you are, just type yes in the comments, or just type Y in the comments. Okay. All right. Let me take a sip of water first. Okay, I can see some sales coming in to the seasonal advantage. Okay, fantastic. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Please type yes. So entertain me a bit. Okay. All right, Ken. And also let Facebook algo know. Okay, so let's kickstart this session, right? So I think there are a few economic data releases this week, but I think the more important one actually is the GDP growth. I think it's yesterday, right? GDP growth rate quarter on quarter. So the economy, it is still pretty strong. In fact, it's still quite strong now. Forecast is 1.4%, the actual is 2%. Do you remember not so long ago when the economy is quite strong? Any data releases that is tilted towards a strong economy, the market will tank because they think that, the market is still strong. The Fed want to crash the market, so to make the market weaker, so that inflation will come down and such. So and such. So that, and there's a recession will be coming soon. Then more likely they will pivot and such, right? But but now, even though the economy is strong, okay, so GDP is strong, the market still continue to surge higher. Correct or not? Do you remember a few months ago when there's strong economic data, the market will tank? If you remember, right, just type me in the comments. So right now, strong market continue to surge, continue to rally. It's a different kind of sentiment right now already. It's a bit different. You realize that, okay? And then I think the core PCE price, I think yesterday. So yesterday released. Is it yesterday? Or today? Or just now? Is it? Okay. All right. Never mind. Not important. Okay. So the core PCE price index. Okay. Yeah. Basically, it's excluding the food and energy, if not mistaken. So very similar to the inflation data. So there's a preferred way of what the Fed is looking at. Okay. So it is down a little bit. Yeah, today. Sorry. Thank you for the answer. So it's today. Okay. 4.7. Actual is 4.7. Oh, yes, today. Sorry. Okay. I think my mind is a bit blurred because after the result is out, actually, the market just rallied. So the market actually already know sign of forecast, or that the data is about 4.6 or 4.7. So it shouldn't differ much from the forecast. So after that, the market just rally. Okay. All right. So as mentioned, we are heading into a July, a seasonally good month over here. I think I mentioned a lot of time. Okay. Previously, I said that May is actually not the best, not the worst month. People always say sell in May and go away. So actually, May is not the worst month. May is actually not too bad. June is not a good month, but okay, surprisingly, June this year it is still strong. Okay, I think a lot is because of the pre-election, third year of the election, before the pre-election. Okay, and then July seasonally is actually a good month also. Let me pull you the data over here. Okay, let me pull you the data over here. Okay, this data is not mine. Okay, I got it from Twitter. So this is from Carson Research. Okay, this is by Ryan Dietrich. I think it can be a little bit small. Essentially, it is just showing you every single day from 1 to 31st, from January to December. So the S&P average performance, okay, per day from 1950 to current right now. So I think last week or so he was mentioned about June, typically not a very good month, and there's some days it is pretty bearish. But the thing is, he also showcased all the other months dates, right? So I want you to focus on the color over here. So July, can you see that over here? I can't draw, never mind. So July over here, you can see that mostly for the first half of the month, it is actually, first half of the month, follow my cursor over here. July was over here. First half of the month, it is actually quite bullish, based on historical data. Okay. Second half of the month, maybe less bullish with a lot of oranges. Oranges and red means negative, but you can see that okay, it is actually quite bullish for the first half of July. Okay, so this is one data I want to let you know. So another one that I want to share with you is actually this, as I mentioned, right, the seasonality for the year 3, okay, for the presidential cycle. So this year, next year, November is actually the election. I think I also mentioned a lot of time. This year is the pre-election year, and based on the seasonality, okay, all right, from 1928 to present. In fact, July over here, okay, can you see over here, July, it is actually a positive month. Can you see that even for June, is also a positive month, okay? All right, can. So it is not surprisingly if July this year continue to surge higher. Okay, even though I feel that the correction it is actually not what I wanted. I actually prefer a steeper correction. Okay, all right. I'm not sure about you. Okay, don't look at the data that I've just presented. Okay, just share with me your natural gut feel or discretionary view, your own personal feel. Okay, all right. Do you think July is going to be a bullish month, or is it going to be a bearish month? If you think that July is going to be a bullish month, just type bull in the comment. If you think that July it is going to be a bearish month, type bear in the comments. Okay. So personally, as I mentioned, I think 2 weeks ago, right, I said that the correction is about to come. True enough, the correction came. Okay, I also shorted the Nasdaq. If you watch my past 2 Facebook Live, you should know it is all there on YouTube and also on Facebook. But I took the profit pretty quickly because it's meant for a swing trade. It's meant for a swing trade. Okay, and if I short, okay, I know that I'm against the trend. Correct, Diobo? So this is just my personal view. Again, July, as of now, okay, even though I prefer to be more bearish, but it seems that the market is heading higher. Like market is continuing to seem high. Later I will share with you the chart over here. So can you see that right now? It dropped a little bit, but Nasdaq it is up 1.2%. S&P 500 it is up 0.9%. The Dow futures is up 0.6%. Okay. So you can see that it is up. So, all right. So, yeah, as I mentioned, okay, June, July, positive. But, okay, okay, I want you to observe what is peculiar about subsequently, okay? What is the performance of the S&P subsequent months after July? Okay, is it good or bad? Is it good or bad? Okay, I see the comment first. Okay, so you think that a lot of you, actually some of you are quite bear. So bull, bear, so it's quite mixed. But maybe about what? Actually about 50%. Only a few type bull or bear. There are more than 200 people of you in the room. The more people participated, the more it'll be accurate the result. But right now it seems like 50-50. Okay, so I really hope that you can just give me a like, share, or comments. Liking is free, doesn't cost you money, but it also helps yourself, so that make sure next time Facebook and YouTube will show you our content in the future. Okay, and then also let your friends know that Alex is also always conducting a live stream every Friday evening to help traders and investors to guide through the market. Okay, all right, give me a like, share, or comments. Okay, I really appreciate that. So can you see that starting from August, September, it is not a very good 2 months. So based on all the past pre-election year, it is negative. And historically, whether it is pre-election or normal years, okay, August and September, it is generally not a good month. And that's the reason why, okay, I feel that, if you ever purchase a seasonal advantage, okay, it is a good investment. So if you want to go long, you really need to know which are the exact sectors, industry, ETF stocks to focus on. Okay, if you don't know, you are just shooting the blinds over here. Okay, the blanks over here, shooting the blanks over here. Okay, so yeah, so of course July, if you're lucky, anyhow buy, maybe you still can make money lah. Okay, all right, or just buy the indices, I don't know lah. Okay, but August, September is the challenging month. So a pre-warning for you guys first. Okay, all right, Ken. So Henry, and not say bear market, it's just less bullish. Okay, overall it is still a bull market right now. Okay, so where is it? So prediction here. Okay, so last week, good. Okay, last week, I actually show some of my trading position. I don't always show, but somehow I just show last week. Anybody remember what I traded last week or not? Anybody can remember what I traded last week or not? Let me pull up the image that I show last week. Okay, yeah. Actually I can tell you that it can be quite stressful to tell you what I trade. And a lot of times when I tell people what I trade, I usually jinx myself. But anyway, last week I show Jimmy Sugar. Last week I show, right? Yeah. So last week I show I have 4 position. In fact, I think I got one more. I think. Never mind. So the main one is Aussie yen, corn, sugar, and the dollar index. Okay, out of these 4, the three of this corn, sugar, US dollar index, I have taken profit. Okay, all right. So Aussie yen, I'm still holding on to position. Okay, kind of slightly negative. TLT, yes, I'm still holding on to TLT, but it's not really moving that much. Okay, but it is just grinding higher. So I think yesterday it was down quite a bit. Okay, today it's up again. But seasonally, we are heading into right now into July to August. It is a bullish month, so I'm still holding on to it. I'm still holding on to TLT. Okay, but can you see that? Okay, I always talk about sugar quite a bit, right? So as I mentioned, my Twitter, I talk about the sugar. Sugar. Where's the Twitter? Sorry, it's Twitter. Twitter, I talk about sugar since June 26. Okay, since June 23rd, I mentioned about sugar already. Okay, so in fact, sugar, as I mentioned here, is one of the top performers in 2023, boasting a year to date return of 25%. But it's kind of parabolic, and then I think my top price will come down. All right, so if you look at sugar, I'm just using the CFD price over here. So when I posted, okay, it was somewhere around here. Okay, and I show that I shorted it. Okay, I shorted it somewhere around here. Okay, I take profit and price continue to go down. So I expected price to actually has a support at the anchor VWAP, yearly anchor VWAP there, but but it didn't. It just continued to crash through. All right, and today it rebounded. So I think this was a very, very good trade. Okay, I took profit pretty fast. Okay, so again, all right, it is based on seasonals, okay, plus opportunities. I just go in. Okay, this is just a recap now. Okay, all right, and then what else? And then corn also based on season. Can you see the S stand for selling, short sell. So corn, I'll go to the ZC. Is the futures over here. All right, so can you see that when I first posted last week was 23rd of June, right? So last week was somewhere around here. Okay, all right, so I mentioned that pump. Okay, price came down to the central pivot range again. So of course, right now it is not the best time to sell short. Okay, all right. Natty, so the seasonal data, not all, some. Okay, based on whatever the data it give me, it have that month, then you will have. Okay, not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, that for example, metals I think do have it, but some of the more obscure one, okay, it doesn't have, like I think corn and all this doesn't have. Okay, because most of the people, if I'm not mistaken, only just trade stocks. Okay, and ETF. So I only focus on stocks and ETF. But some of the ETF, they do have commodities ETF. So if they're inside, you'll be in. Okay, sugar don't have lah. Okay, but for the ETF, if they have, then it is in. All right. So mostly it's stocks and ETF. All right. Commodities, some. Okay. I hope that answer a question. And then what else? These dollar index, dollar index also not too bad. DXY is dollar index. So at the time, I said that dollar index also seasonally, I think is quite okay. So, and based on the price action as well, price action, there was a wash and rinse. Okay, I entered somewhere around here. Okay, subsequently go back up and tested the central pivot range again. So this was a quick swing trade as well. Okay, so these three I have taken profits. Okay, good enough for me. But the only one that it's still like 半空掉 not performing too well is Aussie yen. Okay, Aussie yen over here, it is like it's still grinding down. Okay, it's like continue to grind a little bit higher. It's not looking bearish to me now. So after 2 weeks or so, this looks more and more like a bull flag to me now. So I will see whether I want to exit my position or not. Okay, all right. Anyway, it's good enough. Okay, my risk to reward typically is 1 is to 1.5. 1 is to 1.5. Okay. All right. So which means that every time I risk $100, I get back $150. Okay, for the winning trade. For the one losing trade, of course, $100. Okay, this is just for illustration purpose. Okay. So okay. One gentleman actually messaged me through the Facebook Messenger, and he asked me, okay, hey, hi Alex, okay, so how to construct a robust trade plan, okay? So he asked me this, just a quick question, okay, if you don't mind, okay, the market now is pretty overbought with the AI hype over here. Okay, I think I should use this. This will be better. Okay, all right. So the market is now pretty overbought with the AI hype. However, we are coming to July, where season-wise, July is usually bullish. So how would you plan your trade in such a in situation? Okay, anybody have any answer, any things you want to share with me? Okay, how will you trade July? How will you trade July? Okay, I think this is a valid question. Okay, because personally, I have also this dilemma. All right, I thought the market is a bit overbought, okay, but the market is coming down, but it didn't come down steep enough. And now we are heading into July. Seasonally, it is bullish. So how would you trade that? So anybody have any idea or anyone want to share with me how would you face July coming forward? Just follow SV. Okay. Anyway, for those who are almost 12 p.m. 12 a.m. already, almost closing already. I see got new sales or not? Got some more sales coming in. Okay, fantastic. Most likely, okay, for those who bought the seasonal advantage, I will share with you some video next week. Okay, just for you guys. Okay, I realize that some of you need some guidance, okay. Some of you don't know how to use it more effectively. So I try to give you more value by giving you more videos for those who purchase the seasonal advantage. Okay, all right. Anyway, all right. How will you plan or sell down? Like, go for counter which are basing, swing trade with the same position, just follow your SV. Fantastic. Okay, short term and take profit faster. Okay, so so first of all, I just want to ask a few questions. You know the question now. Okay, all right. First of all, do you have a view? Most likely, the view is discretionary one. It's your own opinion. Okay, data have shown that historically, July and pre-election year, July is bullish, correct or not, right? But most likely, somehow we always have to go against our data or some proven historical record, that kind of thing. But same for me as well. So I have a view. So initially, my view was that, hey, the market didn't come down steep enough. So I thought, okay, like for example, I just use Nasdaq for example over here. Okay, this is the anchor view up. Okay. All right. So initially, I thought the market will have like that, another leg down like that. Okay, to at least test the volume profile, high volume area node over here. Okay, I mentioned last week it's like 4,770, but it didn't come to this level. Of course, subsequently price do have the chance to come down again. Maybe it could be like that. Okay, it could be like that, but right now price action is not showing you a bearish price action. Okay, it is just coming down and then head back up again. All right, so my personal view, it is bearish, but it is heading up right now today. Okay, now, okay, your personal view already. It could be your own view. I don't know. This is my personal view. I was a little bit bearish. Okay, when do you know you are wrong? I'm just framing you some question only. Okay, so only you know what is your answer. So when do you know you are wrong? Okay, all right. So it could be, I don't know, some of the technical indicators that you are using, or for example, I was recently looking at this. Okay, there was some, it's starting to break the high again. Okay, a bull flag. Okay, and then there was some trigger like the wash and rinse. Okay, so I know that if the market wants to go down, it shouldn't exhibit such bullish price action. Okay, it should go up a little bit, trap the buyers, and then come back down. So yeah, most likely I think at least short-term wise, okay, I think I'm wrong already. Okay, I was bearish, but I think I'm wrong. So only when you are wrong. Okay, like I don't know, some of the Twitters, community, even though the market, has been going up, okay, coming down and go up like that, they still think that it is a bear market. Okay, they still think that it is a bear market. I don't know whether they are tunnel pipe or not. Okay, all right, they focus on keep shorting the market, but you can see over here, price has been above the central pivot range for so many months already. Okay, yeah. So Christopher said, I know it cannot be bullish, but the MA and 200 show bullish trend. Precisely. Okay, even though you might be bearish. Okay, your own view. Okay, the 感觉. So hey, I just feel that it shouldn't be so bullish, but the fact that it just continue going higher lah. Okay, correct or not? Okay, and now, so maybe you have a view and you know that when you are wrong. Okay, all right. So for me, my trade plan is very simple. So I'm, of course, you can say that I'm pushing my own seasonal advantage. No, you can say so, but okay, for those who have been following me, you should know that I always, try to cross-check with the seasonals. Okay, I want to make sure that what I'm doing has the highest chance of success. So seasonals, okay, July, it is bullish. It is bullish. Okay, so plus the pre-election, as I mentioned, it is bullish as well. So my bias at this point in time, even though I am bearish previously, okay, right now I should be leaning towards the bullish side. So this is my plan. Okay, and of course you know that you are bullish, but not anyhow buy lah. You still need to have a proper trigger. Okay, proper trigger. Okay, it's entirely up to you. So for me, I like to use wash and rinse. Okay, wash and rinse I mentioned before. So previously, for those who are just joining me, I think new to Market Wise Asia or what. Okay, previously, a lot of times, Bini Ong, one of the speakers, she mentioned about wash and rinse and such. Okay, but of course, this time the Market Insights Trading Festival, she's not around. But nevertheless, okay, I will find a time to share with you guys again. But trigger, wash and rinse, whatever trigger they're using. Okay, how do you want to enter? So simple, but I think it's pretty robust. I feel it's, you might think it's not robust, but again, one of the things that I check is seasonals. Okay, have your view. You only you know. Okay, when do you know you are wrong? So if you think that you are wrong already, okay, based on seasonals, July bias, okay, all right, then how are you going to enter and trigger? And what are the stocks and the what sectors ETF you want to enter? And there are some pretty strong sectors that you want to keep watch out for if the market continue to go higher. Okay, so right now market is still pretty strong right now. Okay, so one tip over here, I think I also mentioned, check trend, check breadth. Okay, so this is the one that I mentioned before, the stock chart BP gallery. Oh no, over here, let me copy this. I'll post the link in the comment. So as I mentioned, okay, let's be more objective again. Let's go to this chart over here, this side. Okay, so it can tells you the trend, condition, breadth, sentiment. So I mentioned this is for paid user. Paid user, you can see the S&P, the Nasdaq, and the Dow. But I think free one, you still can access to this chart. It is just S&P. It is good enough. Okay, so daily trend. Can see that right now going higher, right? Okay. Weekly trend. Okay, it is going higher lah. Even if you put a trend line over here, it is also going higher lah. Okay, all right. Let's be more objective lah. Okay, moving average crossover or whatever you're using, it is also showing some crosses as well, whether you are using, 20, 40 lah, 50, cross 200, 50, cross 150 lah, okay? All these are mostly have a moving average crossover already, okay? Right, weekly, it is up. And monthly time frame, you can also see that actually it broke the resistance, horizontal resistance over here, I think in July last year, okay? So of course, this month ending soon, okay? All right, so most likely you break above this high over here. So looking at daily, weekly, monthly, the market seems to me like it is pretty strong, okay? All right, so, and if you look at the breadth, there are a lot of things, but some I don't use, okay? But the key thing is like, for example, the percentage of stocks above the 20, 50, and 200, okay? Even though the market, you think it is like, okay, like, or I think it is overbought and such, but breadth-wise, it is still okay. There was a mild correction, mild, M-I-L-D, not the cat, mild correction, a short correction, a mild correction. Okay, so for example, you can see the S&P 500, right? I think last week or so, it was hitting near the top of the breadth, okay? All right, percentage of stock above the 20 EMA. So subsequently, there was a pullback. Okay? Pullback over here. So, okay, let me try to zoom in, okay? So, right, you know that the correction is there. And if you look at the breadth percentage of stocks above the 50 EMA, it is still not exactly at the top level yet, like the 80% or 90%, okay, at reading yet. So you can see that it's still hovering at about 69, 70. It is high, but not overly high, about 70, okay, which means that there's still room for it to go higher. Of course, if the percentage of stocks above the 50-day MA, it's like, reaching about 80, 90, 80, 90, 80, 90, then you need to be a little bit more careful because, okay, then market will have a correction, that kind. Maybe in August or September. So maybe in July, market might still continue to go higher. Okay, and above 200 days MA, generally, if above the percentage of stocks above 200 MA, okay, above 50%, okay, I think the market is still pretty healthy. Okay, so which means that overall more than half of the stocks are above the 200 MA, which generally 200 MA signals an uptrend. Okay, so above 200 MA, it is quite healthy. Okay, so I think let me type in the comments. Let me know that you understand what I'm trying to say. Just type 200 in the comments. Okay, until now, so you know that 20 and 20 MA, as in the percentage of stocks above 20 MA, right? It is still not overly bought. Above 50 MA, it is still not overly bought yet. Okay, and above 200 MA, it is still generally in an uptrend. So looking all in all, I think the market, it is still okay. Still got room to go higher, not overly stretched yet. Okay. All right, and then you can see that the advanced decline is another breadth one. It is still pretty going higher high. It is still showing good sign, good health. Okay, net new 52 weeks high. I think I mentioned before. Coming down a little bit, but all in all, it is still positive. So there's still more new highs being generated. Okay, right. This is what a bull market is all about. There should always be new higher compared to lows, okay. Okay. Other than that, I think this is a very good one. Okay, so I think I posted the link before, so I just let you have, for those who are new to Market-Wise Asia. Okay, I post the link over here. So all in all, the market, it is still okay. So now comes the question, okay? For those who are with seasonal advantage, I mentioned next week I will share with you some specific stocks or ETF or sectors that I want you to focus on. But right now, I think I can just generally share with you guys, okay? So July, okay, what are the stocks sectors that is improving? Okay, which are the ones that are improving? Any ideas? Okay, can just type in the comments in the chat box or in the comments box over here. Okay, right, share with me which one do you think you should. So many sectors, okay, like technology, healthcare, whatever it is, which are the sectors? Not all sectors will move, fair enough. Okay, sector rotation, you know, technology has already moved a lot already. Okay, what are the sectors you think that could continue to go higher? All right. So stock chart, I think I shared before. Also, I definitely share before. Okay, so this is the I think in fact 2 weeks ago I show you a tool where you know how to see which sectors are, you know, lagging, weakening, improving, leading now, right? So those who attended that session, you should know. Okay, I won't go through that because I mentioned already. This is one of my ninja tool over here. I mentioned one time. Okay, subsequently I might not mention already. Okay, so for those who know, don't share in the comments. Maybe next time that I share. Okay, anyway, you still got ways to know the market. Okay, you still got no ways. Pay one airlines is very strong. Yes. Okay. So I want to share with you the where is it, the candle glance. Okay, candle glance over here. So predefined group can use the sectors over here. So this is all the 11 sectors, 12 sectors over here. Okay. All right. So SPY, can you see that it is like that? Okay, can you see that? No, technology right now compared to SPY is not that strong. You see, it's almost on par, a little bit lower than SPY. Okay, but I can see that industrial, it is not too bad. Okay, materials, okay, it is also new highs, also not too bad. All right. The rest of the market, I think not so good. Okay, and if you market continue to go higher, then maybe you shouldn't look at the staples or the utilities. Okay, all right. So XLV is actually improving. Okay, so these are the 3 sectors that yes, Yang, healthcare picking up. So these are the 3 sectors that I might want to look at. So I will post it in the link. So basically, it's XLI Industrial, XLV, and XLB. These are the 3 sectors that I want to look at. Industrial, health is picking up, and materials. Okay, so can you just type any one of them? Okay, maybe you can just type XLV. Okay, improving. Maybe you can type XLB or XLI also can. Okay, just type any single one so that engage with me, talk to me, and entertain me. Okay, and let Facebook know the algo. Okay, can. These are the few that you can take a look. Okay, and another one that I want to seasonals. Okay, I want to share with you guys. All right. This is not the most updated one. I think I mentioned before, updated until last year. Okay, no, I think the year before, 2021. But I think it is still valid. Okay. Anyway, July. Okay, can you see the green one over here? The real estate tends to be a pretty good month for the real estate as well. Real estate, okay, you can check out the sector XLRE. Okay, all right, it is not too bad. Okay, not too bad. Can you see XLRE? Okay, it's going up higher. XLRE, this is the real estate sector. It's going higher. So you want to know what are the stocks that are inside this XLRE. Okay, this is meant for swing trade, not for you to hold. Okay, so I know some of you guys, you know, might not be so familiar with property stocks, real estate stocks, the REITs. Okay, you could just treat it as stocks and meant for trading. Okay, so you can ETF.com/ just key in XLRE over here. Right. Let it load. Okay, let it load over here. So XLRE, you can see that. Okay, so you can see the fact set, okay. Market weighted index of REITs and real estate stocks. Okay, so it's REITs and real estate stocks. Okay, REITs, I think you're just trading for short term. Okay, I think that's fine. All right. Okay, I think some of you might still not be so comfortable in trading, the property real estate stocks. But nevertheless, okay, you can see the top 10 holding over here. These are the stocks that it is holding in the XLRE. Okay, Prologis, American Tower, Equinix, Crown Castle, Public Storage. Okay, of course, Prologis is quite heavy percentage. Okay, I don't know what's the ticker because sometimes I don't trade these sort of stocks also. PROLGS, PROLGS. Okay, PLD. Okay. Okay, it's still ranging, okay, all right, but okay, if there's a trigger or so, you can also trade the XLRE directly if you don't know what stocks to trade, okay. So ETF is one of the things that you could trade as well. So back again to this, okay, so basically it is industrial, materials, health, and XLRE. Can you see that it's not too bad as well here, okay, not too bad as well, starting to break the previous high, but today of course is a down day over here. So you can just type XLRE in the comments. Okay, so for those, I repeat, for those seasonal advantage one users, most likely early next week or so, I will share with you some guys on what stocks, what ETF, what sectors to look out for. Okay, for more trading ideas lah. Okay, not only you can just trade the US stocks. Sometimes I mentioned right last week. Okay, I don't know what to trade. Okay, I don't find opportunities in the US stock market. Okay. I can trade other things in other ETF, country ETF, and there are some countries, okay, historical data shows that, okay, you know, tends to go higher in the month of July. So I most likely I will share with you what are some of the things you can look out for other than the US stocks. Okay, this is how powerful. Okay, and okay, so just to let you know, for those who purchase the seasonal advantage over here, all right, I mentioned that I am giving you guys the Excel data over here, right? Don't bother. This is the April one. This is April to June one. So okay, for those who bought it, okay, there's a training video. There's a training video, okay, on this. But generally, I mentioned to you how you can filter out. Okay, so for example, maybe you know that, okay, example only, maybe you know that you're looking at healthcare, industrial, material, real estate. Okay, so you can just filter, okay, auto filter. All right, maybe, okay, this is just for April to June. So maybe you start from July. Of course, this is example only, I just do for June. All right, just click June and you filter all the June one. So you'll be assuming this is July. Okay, I'm just doing example. This is the past data. So sector wise, then very simple already. Okay, you know that improving leading is maybe could be coming up is, as I mentioned, materials, healthcare, and all this, right? So maybe you can just select healthcare, or and maybe just industrial. Maybe just you're only focusing on interested in healthcare, industrial. Then you just click OK. Then the list make it very easy for you to focus on all these healthcare stocks and industrial stocks. Okay, so make it easy for you, so you know, at least you know which focus list to focus on. Okay, can? All right, so Patrick is asking, will interest rate hike affect the real estate stocks? Again, I am a swing trader, so I don't care about what is going to happen within the next 3 months, 6 months or so. Okay, I'm more interested in what is the next few days, 1 week, 2 weeks at most. So swing trading doesn't matter. You just trade the price action. Okay, you just need a few days of upward movement. Then it's very easy for you to take profit. I think you can just take profit within 1 week or so. All right, Ken? Any other questions so far? Okay, so as I mentioned, right, so I mentioned the sectors and industry prime for a rise in the coming week. In-depth analysis, I haven't go through that. Trade plan I mentioned already, seasonals and the trigger that you want to enter. Okay, and the bias is more towards the bullish side. So bias bullish side until you are wrong. That's for me lah. Okay, so the indices, let's go to the indices right now. Okay, let's go to the NASDAQ. Okay, let's go to NASDAQ. Okay, so NASDAQ was the one that I was focusing on. So as I mentioned, right, so the Market Insights Trading Festival, okay, the online virtual on the 15th, Brian Shannon, it is speaking, okay, the founder of Alpha Trends, and he is also the leading authority of Anchor VWAP over here. Yeah, so I always want to get this book over here. So this is the Anchor VWAP book. So he is the guy who will be speaking over here, and he will share more about this Anchor VWAP and how you can apply it. So remember to register for this. Okay, I'll post the link once again in the comments. Okay, whether you can whether you can attend in person, never mind. Okay, but all of you be registered for the virtual session. Okay, after that, then you see whether you can go for the in-person one. But key thing is the virtual session on the 15th of July. So I'll post the link once again in the comments. So do register for this session. Very simple. Just enter your email, name, and mobile, and you are good to go. Okay, can. So over here, all right, so you can see that this NASDAQ over here, if you are using TradingView, right, desktop version on the left-hand side, okay, you can see this, drawing icon over here. So under the trend line icon, you will find the anchor viewer. All right, then you can put a favorite button or what. So the favorite button is over here. Okay, so there are a few ways where you can place the anchor viewer, treat the anchor viewer like a support and resistance. So for those who don't know what it is, VWAP. VWAP stands for volume weighted average price. Typically, the traditional VWAP, right, will start from the start of the day. It's meant for more for intraday. Okay, so start of the day until the end of the day. So have its own VWAP. But the anchor VWAP is different. So anchor VWAP, maybe you can anchor. You want to anchor from where? So anchored that you have a starting point. That's why it calls anchor VWAP. So anchor, you can anchor from the swing high, or you can anchor from the swing low over here, or you can anchor from the start of the year, for example, here. Then you have different starting points. So this is what I meant by the anchor VWAP. Okay. So as I mentioned, okay, there are a few ways that you can do the anchor VWAP. One of I think the simplest method is to anchor it at the swing high and the swing low. Okay, swing high and the swing low. So in this case, for example, very simple, you know that the swing high is over here, correct or not? Right? Of course, you need the event to be over, then you know that there's a swing high. Right? So at this point in time, you won't know this is a swing high. So after 1 week, 2 weeks, then you know that, hey, this is a swing high. So you can place the anchor VWAP there. Okay. All right. So anchor VWAP is like the average price, but you place more weightage on those that has a higher volume. All right. So can you see that previously it was kind of resisted by here. And I thought that the market will come down. Okay, because on this day, on yesterday or so, but on the Nasdaq futures, it actually closed below the anchor VWAP. But today actually it broke higher. So today is actually quite bullish there. It's quite bullish. So it shows that it is seems of course nothing is 100% certain. Nothing is certain, but it seems like the market is ready to go higher. Okay, it has broken above the anchor VWAP. And if you look at the ES, okay, guess that yesterday it has already broken above the anchor VWAP and seems like holding well at the anchor VWAP based on the swing high over here. Okay, and for the Dow, right, yesterday it also broke above the anchor VWAP. So yesterday was actually a good time to enter if you dare to enter. If you don't want to go against your feel and you just choose objectively, when to enter. So anchor VWAP can be used as a trigger to enter. Of course, it doesn't have to just use anchor VWAP. You can use, other, trigger entry, how are you analyze the market? Like for example, in conjunction with the Ichimoku cloud, the CPR, wash and rinse, etc. Okay, so you can treat it as one of your arsenal tool. And of course, I mentioned, right, Brian Shannon is going to share with you more during the Market Insights Trading Festival. So please register for this event over here. So is everything good so far? I understand what I'm trying to say on this anchor VWAP. Okay, if you understand on this anchor VWAP thing, just type the letter V in the comments. All right, so I think most likely, the coming week or so, the market next week or so will most likely test the high over here. All right, So if you ask me whether right now it is a good time to buy into the big cap or mega cap, I think not the best time to buy because the market is already up. Like for example, S&P 1, 2, 3, 4 up 4 days already. Okay, so and we are nearing to the resistance level over here, immediate resistance. So not a good time to buy. So if you really want to buy, I would rather you go to the small cap or mid cap. But in fact, the mid cap is performing much better. Okay, can you see that? Okay, it is the small cap has already hit the resistance level already. Okay, and the mid cap, okay, is even going higher. Okay, so there is strength in the mid cap and small cap. But all in all, personally, I don't want to enter right now because I want to enter 2 or 3 days ago. If I want to enter right now, it's like chasing the market, not so fast. Okay, July just starting, so watch the seasonal advantage or also. Okay, can all right. Okay, I think I got some Facebook message asking me about the seasonal advantage, asking me, hey, can I just purchase it? Because I think right now you can't enter the coupon code already. Okay, all right. I received some. Let me check the phone right now. Yeah, ask me to extend the coupon code. Okay, of course I know some of you might be watching right now. Okay, so I'm just going to extend until July 1st, that's tomorrow, 2359. Okay, until July. Okay, until 1st July. Okay, 2359 over here. 就是 until 明天啦. Okay, 11:59. Okay, until that. Let me try to put in the coupon code and to change it now. Okay, you just wait, expire already. Okay, until tomorrow. It's 21st. Okay, so until tomorrow. So this seasonal advantage will be last chance. Okay, don't say Alex never gives chance. Until first July, that's until tomorrow. Okay, 2359. Please use the coupon code 23 off. I'll post the link once again in the comments. I received a few inquiries over here. Okay, I sent I think a few emails already or a Telegram channel. Okay, so you don't buy means won't buy one. So no need hold on for so many days. Okay, so for those who purchase it next week or so early next week, I will send you a video on focusing on what stocks, ETF, sectors, and what other countries, ETF, or other things, commodities to look out for other than the US stocks. Okay, next week I'll do a video for you guys to give you more value. Other than that, okay, any other question before I call it a day? Okay. All right, so I have gone through the sectors, industry, in-depth analysis. Mary, I know you're one of the buyer user as well, so fantastic. Okay, anyway, if you guys have any question on the seasonal advantage, you guys can also email me one. I have some people who email me. Feel free to email me okay, to ask me question. I answered quite a few of them. The support email is actually inside your receipt. Okay, you know which email to email. Okay, so I go through the indices, I go through the trade plan. Okay, and last but not least, please also subscribe my channel. Okay, any question? I think just 1 hour. I have 5 to 10 minutes, to answer some question. All right. Before that, I also remember to register for the Market Insights Trading Festival. Okay. All right. 15 and 29 of July. Any question? I can answer a few of them, hopefully. Okay. Any question? Please type in the comments or in the chat box. Kelvin is asking where to check gamma versus strike price. You need to have a broker account. I don't know what you mean by the gamma. It's just the gamma, the Greeks, right? okay, and the strike price, right, you need to have a broker that have the options data lah. So personally, I'm using Think or Swim. In fact, the other broker, you know, like Tiger Broker, I think they have also, you know, Interactive Broker, they have also, okay. I think, yeah, quite a few broker, they have the options data. So you need to use that to check, okay, the Greeks. All right. Think or Swim, Think or Swim have so under the column, you can customize what are the Greeks you want to show. You want to show theta, gamma, delta, and all this. So under the column there, okay, have one. Okay, under column that is all the things. The strike price, the call and puts, right? Call and puts are. So you can customize which one you want to put. You just explore it or can just Google. So right now, I'm not inside the Think or Swim. So login also a bit slow. So I do intend to log in now. Okay. Can any other question? So in short, okay, I think the market might continue to head higher in the month of July over here. So yeah, but I won't be entering now. So you still need to wait for a trigger. Okay, no question, really no question, okay, no question. Then okay, I think okay, if you find value in today's session, okay, once again, please give me a like, share, comments, and type value All right, in the comments. MS is asking, will there be a guide? Yes, there's 2 training video. Actually, it's quite intuitive lah. Okay, you know how to use it. In fact, even if you don't know how to use it, okay, the sales page over here, all right, I think it's quite useful. On the sales page, there's one video over here. All right, you roughly know how to use it one. So I have 2 training video provided. Okay, how to use, how to find individual stocks from ETF, etc., based on the seasonal foundation data that you have, you know, and such. How to read the data, what is it all about? It's all inside. Okay, there's I will show you how. Okay, no worries on that. Okay, any question you also can just email me lah. Okay, all right. Most likely, you know, $115, right? Most likely one trade you get it back right here. Okay, I think I'm undercharging this report. All right, Ken. So thank you so much. Give me a like, share, comments. So with that, I think yeah, that's about it for today. Happy weekend. Happy Friday. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy the weekend. So thank you so much, and see you again next week. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye. Yeah.